y'all gotta pop my taste. Hold up. Y'all can't talk about basic. Hold up. We mighty more Power Ranger. Hold up. Mine also dangerous. Hold up. Y'all talk outrageous. Hold up. Don't get caught in the matrix. Hold up. Got that touch my savior. Hold up. Give me that touch of my hater. Lyrics can't hear it no more. Stand up to the man, can't fear him no more. Sonogram don't feel it no more. You been driving a minute but can't steer it no more. Riding away but now you're chilling on shore. What did you telling you pack it up. You shack about thoughts and memories that's adding up like overseas. You feel alive like you can't have.
It's the NFL on EA Sports, and we're on the road to the Super Bowl. Today, an exciting battle in the NFC. It's the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and the San Francisco 49ers. Four quarters between one of these teams and a spot in the Super Bowl. The NFC Championship is underway. He stopped on the run back of the 27. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Drive begins with a run by Irving. And into a sea of bodies he goes. Looks like they'll get about 3 out of it.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. Once again, Irving. There's the intensity we expect in the playoffs. Defense going big play hunting, and they get him behind the line.
Kid, I'll never forget walking into the Hall of Famer Dwight Freeney's meeting room with those defensive linemen. The late, great John Tierlink, his coach, he had a little sign up in his office, and it was sacks, and that money sign was the S, because ends and D linemen make their money with sacks. But you win games when they stop the run like that for its...
His first throw is an interception. That's Diamador Lenore. And he makes the house go. It's a touchdown on the pick six. On his Katie York for the PAT. Oh, but it's no good. So an early hiccup after the touchdown as the score will stay at 6-zip. A quick chance at redemption after that pick six as it's sent away. Return coming from the 6. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. Bucs to the line. 1st and 10. After the pick, here's Mayfield again. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. And it's going to be 2nd down. On the give, this is Irving. He gets it ahead, winds up with about 3. Bryce Huff in on the tackle.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
3rd down, here's Mayfield. Down the field, Evans has it. That's a Tampa Bay touchdown! The Buccaneers find some points there. We know all these players are aware of what's at stake here, Brock, and that is the score they needed to get them moving in this conference final.
We know it.
And the kick is no good. An early point after left on the table. Maybe later in this game, it's going to be a moment we look back on. Wasn't accurate on the extra point, but he should be able to keep this between the sidelines, hopefully, as he sends this away. Returning it from the 4. A decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
The Niners take over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
49ers to the line. First and 10. Here's the first carry for Christian McCaffrey. And he's out of bounds. Looks like he only got a yard. That's going to set us up for 2nd and 9.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. From the 29. Has him on the quick hitter. And they are going to have to face a 3rd down here, but only need a yard at most as this play picks up 7.
It's a game of 7. Brings up 3rd and 1.
Offense headed to the line. Just need to punch it forward a yard to reset the downs. Purdy on 3rd and 1. Got his man. Watkins has it. And some excellent work on this play. Takes him a while to get to him downfield.
You know what I like about that kick? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and ducking the ball.
Purdy on 1st down. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. That one intended for Christian McCaffrey. So that brings up 2nd down. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. But at that defense, for flying around and making the play.
A solid 8-yard gain there, and now they're going to have 3rd and 2.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, really break the backs of the defense.
Brought in close to the 8. And they're going to take this in for the San Francisco touchdown. The 49ers finish off their opening drive. Christian McCaffrey, the touchdown. That one right down the middle. And the 49ers break that tie and now lead by 7. It's all lined up. Morstead ready to send this flying. He fields it from the 8. All right, and in the end, Brock, this is going to make it out to the 30.
At their own 30-yard line.
Tampa Bay bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10. Baker now from the gun. Grabbed by Chris Godwin. And he gets this one up to the 40-yard line. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a 1st down.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a 1st down.
Shotgun handoff to Irving. And he'll come up with a gain of 3 on the run up the middle.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a 1st down.
From the 44 here on 2nd down. Catch made by Bucky Irving. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. Give him 13 on that play. And that's good enough for a Tampa 1st down.
That's a pro's pro right there. That is one heck of an experienced catch. He made sure to secure the ball, but he also knew exactly where the sideline was to get both feet down.
Mayfield on 1st and 10. Dumped off to his running back. And this is only going to be a small gain to the 42. Bernardo Green with that tackle. We're 1 quarter into deciding who's going to represent the NFC in the Super Bowl. 13-6 is our score. Back to Levi Stadium right after this. Back for the start of quarter number 2. It's Buccaneers football as we begin. They'll have 2nd down as they look to continue this good drive. Mayfield now from the gun. It's a big strike downfield to Bucs. And their next snap is coming from that red zone as he reaches the 14. It's a gain of 29 yards. And that's good for a Buccaneer 1st down.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Sticking in the air, here's Mayfield. And they're going to take this to the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers can tie it up in the 2nd after cutting into the lead. So an absolutely beautiful throw there, finding his man in space who turns it into 6.
Yeah, they really took advantage there, Kate, of some soft coverage. You want that on that corner route. Plenty of space for that route to develop. Great execution, and it pays off with the touchdown.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Isaac Gorindo to return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Gorindo on the return. The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
San Francisco to the line. It's 1st and 10. They'll start this one on the ground with McCaffrey. They bring him down, but not before he picks up 7, Brock, to begin this drive.
That run may not have gotten you a first, but sure, nice little run to set the table.
Nice run last play. Sets up 2nd and 2.
Get set, get set.
They stick with McCaffrey. Through the 2nd level at the 40. And he gets it forward all the way to the 44. Give him 15 yards on the pickup there. And that's a 49er 1st down.
That right there, that will make the coaches happy. He didn't just get the 1st down, but got a healthy chunk of bonus yards afterwards.
1st down, and they go right back to it. Oh, what a stiff arm. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And it brings up a San Francisco 1st down.
It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back who just keeps those legs churning like a piston in an engine. And that effort's contagious. This entire offense is getting a boost when he busts those tackles.
Rolling left, buying some time. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be 2nd down.
Look at how well the coverage held up on that play. Even as the QB escapes the pocket and buys extra time to secondary, well, they got real sticky, stayed tight, and forced the throw away.
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10. From the gun is Purdy. Escapes the pocket. The Buccaneers get there and bring him down. And the sack forces a now tougher 3rd down.
Well, the first sack of the game, Kate, as you just called, is a big one. And they're going to make this guy pay if he's trying to play too much hero ball. Got to find a way to get the ball out of your hand.
And the Buccaneers clogging up the throwing lanes. We got 6 DBs out there. 3rd down. Working out of the gun, it's Purdy. On the move, headed right. On the move, looking deep down the middle. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. And that brings up 4th and long. Brings it in at the 12. And something on the return, but not much as it still ends inside the 20. Bucs to the line. 1st and 10. Here's Mayfield. And someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Jair Brown has it. And the 49ers get it back after making their 3rd first-half interception.
And that's now 2, Kate, that they've gotten him for picks in this game, and he's got to be careful. Right? You've got to protect the football. It is the greatest treasure you have as an offense. And this defense, well, they've got 2 in their pocket, and you know they're going to be going after number 3.
Powering his way forward a bit, give him about 6 there to begin this drive.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. As for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
He'll get this one to Watkins. And he's got it inside the 15 before going out. He manages a gain of 8 there. And that's a 49er first down. So it's the 2-minute warning here from the home of the faithful. The 49ers would take the lead with a score. Still on the move, coming to the line for 1st and 10. Shotgun snap for Purdy. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that sack drives him in the wrong direction, partner, ahead of their 2nd down.
That sure ended up being worst-case scenario. Pass rush just kept coming and bearing down. And he was looking for an escape that wasn't there. Just one of those plays in hindsight, Kate, where you really got to understand, I got to cut bait, cut my losses, and avoid such a negative play.
An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
Just about every play in an NFL game usually has a protagonist and antagonist, a good and a bad. The good there, the courage of that wide receiver. The bad, just could not haul it in.
Here he is on 3rd and long. This will be cut by Watkins. And they bring him down at the 18-yard line. Timeout taken by the Buccaneers. They're first. As they'll get together and discuss with 4th down coming up. Katie York now on for the field goal. This is a 35-yard look from the right hash. York knocks it through. And they've taken back the lead.
Well, I know once that drive stalls out, that's where it really pays to have that reliable kicker on the sideline ready to bail you out. And he knocks that one right through to give him the lead.
This one's fielded at the 40-yard line. He's brought down just inside the 25.
The Bucs take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Tampa Bay bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10. Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. So they opt for the shorter pass later in the progression on that play, Brock, but man, the defense took that away too.
Well, what they tell us yesterday in those production meetings, nothing comes easy. No easy completions from shots down the field to those checkdowns to the running back. Wanted to make this offense earn everything. They just did.
They'll try something else from the 27 this time. 2nd and 10. Quickly into the hands of Evans. And he's taken down just a couple of yards shy of the 40. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the 1st.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
First down, here's Baker. Just how they teach you. He gets a chunk of yards and slides down at the end to protect himself. Timeout taken by the offense, their second. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
Hey, we're 33. 180. Point it right, point it right, point it right. Watch out.
First down throw here, Mayfield. That's completed right side. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31. That timeout taken by the Buccaneers, and that's their final one. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. They've got first down from the 31.
Good. 180. Up. Stop.
From the gun, Mayfield. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up second down.
That was a situation where he got the time in the pocket he needed. There just wasn't anyone open to throw it to. It got to the point he had two choices as that clock is going off in his head. Force a throw and risk a pick, or just get rid of it and cut your losses on the play.
The kick by McLaughlin is good. And that's going to tie us up just before halftime.
Barring a surprise or a miracle here in the final seconds, Kate, looks like we're going to have a tie and a whole new ball game to begin the second half.
Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. Lindo to return it. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
The Niners take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
All right, this is going to be the play that takes us to halftime.
Get set. 21.
All right, keeping it simple. They're just going to call a give right up the middle. And he's going to be stopped right around the 37. So we're through two quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. The Hallis Trophy awaits one of these teams, partner. Just a half to go as we're off in the third quarter. Return starts at the 9. And this drive will start inside the 25.
The Niners take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
'49ers to the line. First and 10. They'll start the second half with McCaffrey. And he stopped quickly here. 2 yards on the play. We've got second and 8.
This offense has now left you some ground to make up a little bit here on second down. After that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's second and 8.
Get set. Yellow. Hang around.
Now Purdy. Completed over the middle. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
I feel so bad. I really do. And I don't mean this sarcastically, Kate. I feel bad for these guys in coverage. I don't know how you defend some of these players today because they get that drag route, they get one step inside of you. Well, there's very little you can do other than make the tackle.
He makes the catch. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
That pitch and catch won't show up as a big play on the stat sheet. It gives his own defense a little time to rest. He gives an offensive coordinator a new set of downs to work with.
Get set.
Purdy throwing here on first. Gets him on the in route. And he's going to have this down to the 42-yard line. They managed 22 on the rip and a first down.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop his hips and cut right inside. It's a good whip to help reset those chains.
They'll head up first and 10 from the 42. To throw again, it's Purdy. He's got the hook up to Watkins. And he works this to the 38 before going down.
I I'm not going to lie. I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards in the double coverage, that is way too much risk for that reward.
Second down now, 7 to go.
Get set, get set.
To the air again, Purdy. Complete out to the right. And he's stopped at the 31-yard line. A 70-yard pickup, and it moves the chains.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
First down, Purdy to throw. Taking a big shot for the end zone. And he's there to send that one away, incomplete. Thought he had a touchdown there. And we'll see what they do here on second down. Great play defensively there to just get a hand in there and deny that touchdown.
That's exactly right. Active hands and aggressive mindset. As a DB, you've got to assume that every throw is going to be a touchdown. And you're the last line of defense, the guy that's got to make the play on the ball, and he just did.
After the incompletion, still at that 31-yard line, 2nd and 10. Again, it's Brock Purdy. Throwing deep for the end zone. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
You know what that route is called, right, Kate? OTB. Over the ball. And those are the ones you've got to hit. You've got to be able to play offense from the inside out. Got to find a completion right there.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down. Sticking to the air here, it's Purdy. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. So that brings up 4th and long. Cade York now on for the field goal. Ball on the right hash, 48 yards out. York knocks it through, and they've taken back the lead.
That's why they spend all the time on the practice field during the week. That kind of operation. Perfect rhythm, perfect timing, and a 2 for 2 for this kicker.
That's going to be taken in at the 8. And this drive will start inside the 25.
At their own 23-yard line.
Loading up on the left. It's going to be trips to that side. Here's 1st and 10.
180. Hey, alert 33. Point it right, point it right, point it right. Watch out.
To throw, Mayfield. That's complete downfield to Godwin. He's going to have this up and across midfield, partner, to the 48. How about 29 yards on first down? And a fresh set of downs on its way. One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Jason Pinnock picks it. And it's a touchdown as he brings it back to the pick 6. But we all know getting the interception is the important thing, Brock. But how about this guy having the wherewithal to transition into a really nice return to then get the touchdown out of it, too?
Yeah, that's a great point. We talk about it with receivers, right? Getting vertical right away after making a catch. Same thing for these defenders when they make a pick. They secure the football, sure. But instantly they go back to their offensive days. They want that touchdown, and they want a moment they won't forget.
And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. Bucs to the line. 1st and 10. After the pick. Here's Mayfield again. Fits it through the middle. And they're going to have this up at the 44-yard line as they haul him down. It goes as a gain of 19 yards. And that's good enough for a Tampa first down.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
A jolt to start that drive. They're up near the 45-yard line. First down, looking to throw. Mayfield escapes the pocket. Now he'll try a deep shot to the other side of the field. Taking a deep shot there on first down. Okay, no luck connecting. It's incomplete.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
Throwing again is Baker. To his back. Here's Rashawn White. He has this down to the 34. They get 22 on that one. And that's good for a Buccaneer first down.
You just got to love that angle, right? It's been around a long time, but think about it defensively, Kate. How many times do you see the backs out of the backfield or just run to the flat? The great running backs know how to plant their foot, sell that flat route, break it off to an angle, and break off the first down.
First and 10, it's Mayfield. Pulled in by his back, White. And this one does not go far.
Kid, I don't know why every once in a while I get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. And one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. We're at a premium in this league.
Just a quarter left before one of these teams punches its ticket to the Super Bowl. It's Bucs football, and their season on the line here as they trail. Here they come. This is 3rd and 5.
Alert, alert! Alert, alert! Good thing. Point it right, point it right, point it right. What's up?
Once more, it's Mayfield. It's complete. This is Nguka. He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. They gain 14 on the play. And that's good enough for a Tampa first down.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
Up to the line, and they're set. 1st and 10.
Alert, alert! Alert, alert! 180! Pistol. Up, up! Watch out!
Baker throwing again. Quick slant complete. And that's a Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers make it a 4-point game here in the 4th. They can tack on one more now, bring things back to within a field goal. And he connects there, so now another kick from him, a field goal, to tie this game in the 4th. Volley set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. Window to return it. He's brought down just inside the 25.
Correndo on the return. The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
San Francisco to the line. It's 1st and 10. On the ground to begin the drive with McCaffrey. And his effort results in maybe 2 yards, but nothing more. Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7.
Get set! Right around, yellow.
From the 29. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
1st and 10 at the
Markers reset, ball at the 37. Purdy on first down. Defender runs right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And now they face second down.
Defender's not going to be thrilled the catch was almost made on his watch, but more importantly, he breaks it up. Gives him a chance to do a little jawing after the play. Lets the other guy know he roughed him up and cost him that catch.
Second and 10. Again, it's Purdy. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And they come through the sack to bring around third down.
It's double-edged sword. I totally understand. These quarterbacks today are so athletic, and they love to keep plays alive, but it can turn smaller losses into much bigger setbacks like we see yet again.
Back to throw it. He's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in.
Now that's a situation, may have worked out better if he'd thrown the ball. His running ability gets him a chunk of yards, but still some work to do to get that first down.
He has it at the 13.
The Bucs take over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. Shotgun snap for Mayfield. Short pass brought in. And he'll have it up to about the 23-yard line on the play.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, just find a way to get him the ball.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. They send him left out of the slot. From the gun, Mayfield. Right side, hauled in by Godwin. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32. That's a pickup of 9. And that's good for a Buccaneer first down. We've reached the 2-minute warning in Santa Clara. Buccaneers trail by a field goal. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. Godwin sent in motion right. Mayfield on 1st and 10. Completed to his running back. And the stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike. That's 16 on the pickup. And that's good enough for a Tampa first down. Back to throw. It's a big strike downfield to Aguica. And they're not going to have to burn a timeout. Smart play here. He gets out of bounds for the first down.
And those are the completions they rely on in their passing game.
To the line we go. They're set, 1st and 10. Out of the gun, White. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
180. Stop.
He'll look to throw it. Catch is made down the right sideline. And he's going to be hauled down at the 2. That sets up 1st and goal.
I'm sure Coach, play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
We get a timeout here taken by the 49ers. That's going to be their first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. Got that chip shot in their back pocket to tie it. A chance at the lead here first, though. First and goal.
Good. 180. What's up?
Irving has nothing on that run. They stand strong and stop him at the 2. San Francisco calls it second timeout. And they're still going to have one left at their disposal. Second chance at 6 here. It's second and goal.
Run. 180. Hurry.
Here's another for Irving. And he will score and give them the lead in the final minutes. So what a finish this is shaping up to be. The late touchdown here, Brock, moves them in front.
And week to week, what a pleasure it is for us to call these games. We never know what kind of game we're going to get. This one's been everything you could have wanted. And now, even though they've taken the lead, there's still enough time on that other sideline for them to go mount a response.
McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flying. Fielded at the 7. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
The Niners take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard
line. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. First and 10.
Get set. Yellow.
Here he is to throw. Reeled in by George Kittle. He was forced out of bounds after picking up about 7.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
18. What's up? Here we go. Yellow. Stop.
Setting up to pass. Forced out to his right. He's got Ayuk downfield. And he's out of bounds, but what a great play there, Brock. He's got him into field goal range. They rip off a huge chunk of field as the downs reset.
One thing we don't have in football is we don't have that radar gun. But if we did, Kate, this is the kind of throw, when you throw it that deep outside the numbers, that requires a serious fastball, serious arm strength, and he just showed it off.
Hits him on the out route. He gets this down at the 13-yard line. 49ers moving quickly, trying to get their offense to the line. Pretty throwing here on first. And that's going to be incomplete. Still time for a couple of plays, though. 15 seconds left. Trying to find his tight end. So it's second down coming up.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
18. Here we go. Yellow. Up.
Back to the air on second. Purdy. And Willie, no, he's not going to escape. They take him down on a pivotal play late in this ball game. The 49ers will call their third and final timeout. And now they're powerless to stop that clock with a timeout at least. So not an enviable spot here as they come up on third and very long.
Here we go. 72 more. Hey. 79 Broncos. Panther 11. 19 Lions. 70 Rangers.
Throwing now. That could be it, folks. It's intercepted. That's Antoine Winfield Jr. timeouts remaining here, partner, so they can just run out this clock. He's down to a knee, and they have done it. They're going to be playing in the Super Bowl. So it's a win for the visiting Buccaneers. They are your NFC champions, Brock. What a mix of emotions out there right now, right? Happiness to have made it, and also remembering this isn't the ultimate prize. There's a far more important game still to come.
Yeah, and I think maybe they think about that tomorrow. Kind of like these baseball teams do such a great job, Kate, of celebrating every series win.
Yeah.
You're going to celebrate this, and these guys are going to enjoy the heck out of it with their fans.